The little squirrel decided to steal a ready-made home and found a tree hollow. To his surprise, there were 2 eggs inside. He kicked the eggs away and settled into the nest himself. Right then, one of the eggs cracked. It was a baby owl. Through the crack, it saw the squirrel and thought it was its mom. The squirrel shook to its core at being called mom again and again, and ran off. The baby owl felt heartbroken. Then another egg started making noise. The little owl began playing with it. It knew this was family. But just then, the storm blew a Ferris wheel straight into their tree, smashing their home. When the storm passed, the little owl was curious about everything outside. It saw a family of water birds and ran over flapping its wings. The birds were startled by the 2 little ones. The owl then saw a pig feeding her babies. It squeezed in, opened its beak, and tried to drink. The pig squealed in pain and flung the owl away. The little owl felt so wronged. Then, its egg rolled forward and accidentally fell into a pit. Inside, there were eggs everywhere. The little owl picked one that made a sound, but this egg didn't follow it, so the owl pushed it along with its head. Before long, it bumped into a huge crocodile. The owl thought this was its mom and happily hid under her belly, almost getting crushed. It grabbed the egg and ran for its life. By accident, it fell into a pond. The owl climbed onto an otter's belly while holding the egg. The otter was stunned, but still caught the egg before it rolled away. Then the egg cracked open. Inside was a baby crocodile. The little croc went back to its mom. The owl panicked. Where was its family? It thought hard, then followed the fireflies back to the crater. Under the moonlight, it clearly saw a shadow inside an eggshell. It had found its little brother. The owl hugged the egg with joy. They settled into an old abandoned nest on a rooftop and slowly drifted to sleep. In the morning, loud noise woke them up. The house was being torn down. The nest shook, cracked open, and the owl and its brother fell. The owl quickly pushed its brother, running and dodging between machines. The egg rolled ahead, right in front of a brother and sister. When the owl caught up, the girl picked up the egg and got into her mom's car. Inside the car, the kids fought over it and dropped the egg. The shell cracked, and the little owl's brother finally hatched. The kids showed the baby owl to their grandpa. They found a big bowl, lined it with tissues, and made it a nest. But the baby wanted to find his sister. The bowl was too big and tall, so he couldn't climb out, but his cries echoed through a microphone. The little owl heard it and found the house. It struggled up the steps and hugged its brother tight. The owl happily taught him how to walk. The baby waddled 2 steps and rolled over. Their grandpa took them out to the countryside, ready to set them free. But the wind blew them all the way to the beach. After a tough struggle, they made it ashore. There, they saw a raccoon stuck in balloons. The owl pecked the balloons open and saved it. It happily greeted the raccoon, but the raccoon froze and ran away. The owl felt disappointed again. Then the baby got hungry. The owl tried to find bugs for him, but with no experience, they couldn't catch a single one. Just then, a hand reached out, caught a bug, and fed it to the baby. Then another one for the owl. The owl looked up. It was the raccoon's mom. The owl rushed over in joy, and the baby followed. The raccoon mom welcomed them and took them home. This time, the little owl finally had a mom and a home of its own.